Namaskar, this is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. We're entering a phase of hectic diplomatic activity. The BRICS summit is happening this week in South Africa. A few days later, the G20 summit will happen in India. Will the Chinese president travel to New Delhi for that? The answer depends on what happens in Johannesburg. Prime Minister Modi and President Xi will come face to face there. They will hold a meeting on the sidelines. Will they hold a meeting on the sidelines? There's a lot of buzz around that. We'll bring you the details that we have. In Pakistan, the political slugfest has intensified. The president says he did not sign the bills that give more power to the army. In Russia, a big blow to their space ambitions. Their moon mission has crashed. In India, after tomatoes, onion prices are on the rise. The government has slapped an export duty to ensure supply in the country. In Bangladesh, political violence has flared up ahead of elections. In the US, Donald Trump is threatening India on the campaign trail. And do you need another booster for the Wuhan virus? Cases and hospitalizations are on the rise in the West. President Biden is pitching for another jab. We'll discuss the headlines first. The Netherlands will give 42 F-16 fighter jets to Ukraine. Denmark will provide 19 more. Ukraine has been asking for these jets to counter Russia's air superiority. Moscow calls the transfer of the jets to Kyiv an escalation in the war. China fumes over the Camp David statement of the US, South Korea and Japan. The statement criticized Beijing's quote-unquote aggressive behavior in the East and South China Sea. Beijing calls it a smear attack. Camp David marked the first time the US, South Korea and Japan met for a standalone summit. Thailand's coalition joins forces with another army-linked party. It comes on the eve of a vote to choose a new prime minister. The PPR party was created for the junta to hold on to power. Thailand has been politically deadlocked since the elections in May. Britain's infant killer nurse is sentenced to life imprisonment. Lucy Letby was convicted of murdering 7 newborn babies. She also tried to kill 6 other infants in her care. Letby is Britain's most prolific child killer in modern times. Amid escalating tensions, China bans mangoes from Taiwan. Taipei slams the move. Beijing claims it found pests in the mangoes. In recent years, China has banned many Taiwanese food products. On Saturday, Beijing held military drills around the island. And Spain win the Women's World Cup, but its football chief is under fire. The official kissed a player on her lips during the celebration, sparking outrage. There have been calls for FIFA to take action. But Luis Rubiales says his gesture was quote-unquote a show of affection.